Poor boy's dream and his success. In a small, dusty village, there lived a boy named Ayan. His house was nothing more than mud walls and a broken roof. His father worked as a laborer, carrying bricks on construction sites, while his mother stitched clothes for the neighbors just to put food on the table. Life was tough. Sometimes there wasn't even enough money to buy bread. But Ayan carried something precious in his heart, a dream. He dreamed of becoming educated, of one day lifting his family out of poverty, and proving that no background was too small for greatness. Every morning, before the sun rose, Ayan would help his father in the fields or fetch water from the well. Then, with torn slippers on his feet and an old bag on his shoulders, he would walk miles to the village school. Children from richer families laughed at his clothes, mocked his lunch of dry bread, but Ayan never responded. He told himself, "One day my silence will be louder than their laughter." At night, when the village slept, Ayan studied under a dim kerosene lamp. The smoke would make his eyes red, but he kept reading. His parents often said, "Son, maybe you should work and earn some money. Books will not fill our stomachs." But Ayan always replied gently, "Ami Abba, these books are my way to change our future." Years passed. Ayan faced failures too. In one of his exams, he performed poorly and almost gave up. He cried under the same tree where he once dreamed as a child. But then he remembered his father's tired hands and his mother's stitched fingers. He promised himself he would never quit. With determination, he began to excel in studies. He won a scholarship to a city college. For the first time, he saw tall buildings, computers, and people who lived a life so different from his own. It was overwhelming, but he worked harder than ever. While others partied, he studied. While others slept, he prepared. After years of sacrifice, Ayan graduated with distinction. Soon after, he got a good job in a reputed company. The boy who once had nothing now wore a neat suit and sent money home every month. His parents no longer worried about food or rent. The same villagers who once laughed at his torn clothes now pointed to him with pride. "That is Ayan, the boy who made our village proud." Ayan didn't stop there. He later started a small foundation to help poor children go to school. When asked why, he simply smiled and said, "Because once I was that poor boy with a dream, and dreams only come true when we refuse to give up."